Ladies and gents, what's going on? Tonight from HelloFresh, we'll be making the crispy barbecue chicken tenders with sweet potatoes and sugar snap peas. As always, we're going to go through what came in the package from HelloFresh, as well as the utensils we need to prep and cook the meal. Once that's complete, we're going to go through a step-by-step process of prepping and cooking the meal. With that said, let's get started. Alright, home gamers, here's what we're working with. We're working with some chicken tenders. Let's see if it has the weight. I don't think it does. It doesn't. So there's 1, 2, 3. I think there's about 5 in there. I have no idea the weight. Doesn't say. We have 2 sweet potatoes. We have half a cup of panko bread crumbs. Of course, if you're making this at home and you don't like panko, use plain. Easy peasy. We have a tablespoon of fry seasoning. That includes garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. We have 2 fluid ounces of classic barbecue sauce with no high fructose corn syrup, which is always a plus. We have half an ounce of some tasty honey. We have 6 ounces of sugar snap peas. And we have, it doesn't tell you this, nope, doesn't tell you the size either, of honey Dijon mustard. Sorry, no honey, just Dijon mustard. So those are our ingredients. Next up, utensils. Pretty simple meal, so you don't need too much, but you need a few things. You'll need 2 bacon sheets. You'll need a large bowl. You need 2 small bowls. As always, you'll need a trusty knife. You need some extra virgin olive oil. You need some cooking spray. You need salt and pepper, or pepper and salt. You need a measuring spoon as well, approximately 1 tablespoon, or you can use teaspoons to measure for tablespoons. It's not a conversion. And you'll need some aluminum foil. It's just about everything you'll need. I have the ovens heating up. I'm going to rinse the produce as well as the chicken. Alright, very minimal cutting in this this video. We just have to cut the sweet potatoes into cubes and then throw them on a sheet. Toss them with some olive oil, salt and pepper. I'm going to show you the way I do it. You can follow their instructions, which I'll link below, or try mine. And that's what we're doing. Next up, alright, they're telling you to take the sweet potatoes and put it on the baking sheet and give it a drizzle of olive oil with salt and pepper. I don't find that coats it very well, so what I have always done is take a bowl, coat it with about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, mix it together, therefore they're all nicely coated, and the salt and pepper would adhere better to the sweet potato. Not only that, the salt and pepper is more evenly distributed through each of the diced pieces. So now, as you can see, they're all nicely coated. Make sure you have a towel nearby to dry your hands. Take the salt and the pepper and just put them on. Toss and continue. Oops, I'm lost. So 3 or 4 turns of the salt, 3 or 4 turns of the pepper twice, and you're good to go. going to get the baking sheet. Get the aluminum foil. Lay that down. The spray of the cooking spray. There we go. It does not state that it has to be on one level, or there's enough room for it. So I'm going to leave that for the sugar snap peas. We're going to put this in for about 10 minutes, take it out, and do the same thing for the sugar snap peas. I'll do the same for the sugar snap peas. I'm just going to prep it now, so in a few minutes when we have to take the baking sheet out, just plop it all in. So, put them in there. Where's the olive oil? Take that. Drizzle. Maybe a tablespoon. It's not as much. Go. Salt. Turn. Toss. Pepper. So these are now ready to go on the baking sheet in 9 minutes. Next up, we're going to make the panko seasoning. So make the panko seasoning. You want one of the bowls. You want to add half a tablespoon of the fry seasoning. Open this up. Take a measuring spoon. Half. About half a teaspoon, a tablespoon. Then I'm going to take the panko breadcrumbs. That in there. Drizzle of olive oil. Pepper. Salt. Stuff together. Now if it's still too dry, just add a wee bit more olive oil. And again, if you don't like panko, because I know some people don't, just substitute out with regular breadcrumbs. There you go. All done. Alright, so we have the chicken tenders all lined up nicely. We patted them dry. We're going to season them with salt and pepper on both sides. And then we're going to put it into a big bowl with half a tablespoon of barbecue sauce. Rub that together, and then we're going to bread them with the panko breadcrumbs. So easy peasy. Let me get another spoon. Okay, so put this over there. Pepper. Salt. Push in. Flip. And repeat. Pepper. Salt. Push in. Oops, sticks. Now in opposite side. prep the what do you call it? The barbecue sauce. Shove the measuring spoon. I'm gonna put half a tablespoon in here. It's about 2.5, give or take. 2.25 teaspoons. And we're gonna just coat each one of the tender, I believe. Yep, toss and coat. And then we're gonna transfer. Then we're gonna wrap it in with the panko, and then put it in the bread on the baking sheet. So easy peasy. Let's see if you can see what I'm doing. I think you can. This one. Adjust the camera. Yeah. More sauce. These are big pieces to mix through. Last one. So you'll probably need a little bit more sauce than they recommend. Not a problem. Just aside. Before you put it on the baking sheet, I think it's best to toss it here. Just better. Get a better coverage. Hopefully we have enough breadcrumbs. See how nice that is? I do the big ones first. Some will fall off, don't worry about it. Wish they have some more breadcrumbs, but that's what it is. We'll just have enough. Alright, let's get the baking sheet. And we're good to go. Second baking sheet. Take some aluminum foil, lay it down, spray, one, and so this is going in for 7 to 9 minutes. So let's put this in and see how it comes out. Alright, so we're now going to put the sugar snap peas in the oven with a small spray. Lay them down. I believe it goes in for another 10 minutes or so. Make sure you have some oven mitts because it's very hot. While everything cooks, we are going to combine the mustard, the rest of the barbecue sauce, and the honey into a small bowl and combine. So the veggies are now ready, as you can see. I'm going to try one, make sure that everything's good. Perfect. The chicken now has to go on, into a broil mode for 3 minutes, give or take. If you do not have a broiler function on your oven, no problem. Just set the temperature to 500. Let it cook for 3 minutes and you're good to go. Alright, so now we're going to plate the dish. Easy peasy. Take some of the sugar snap peas. And potatoes. Piece of chicken. And of course the sauce. You can put it on any way you want. I'm just going to drizzle it on. There you go. Stay tuned for the review. I was quite surprised on tonight's meal. The chicken was bursting with flavor. It was tender, it was juicy, it was delicious. As were the size of the sugar snap peas and the sweet potatoes. Can't go wrong with this meal. It's pretty fast to make, not that hard. It's similar to what you would probably get at a TGI Fridays or an Applebee's. Outback Steakhouse might have chicken tenders, but this is just a healthy option. This is only, what, 580 calories, and it fills you up. So definitely worth making this meal. Any questions, feel free to contact. Bon appetit.